All right, today I'm gonna make some peanut butter chocolate chip homemade granola bars. First thing you're gonna wanna do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And I've got that going over there, so when you hear it beep, it's ready. Now, there is a full batch. You can double these amounts and make a full batch and get about 30 granola bars. I decided to half it because I'm gonna be the only one eating them, and 15 granola bars will last me 2 weeks. So, I started out with 2 cups of whole oats. I just bought the cheap Great Value brand. I'm pretty sure that whole thing was like $2, so you can't beat that. And then I'm gonna take 1/8 of a cup of flour, just eyeball it, it's fine. And 1/6 of a cup of sugar. Again, eyeball it, it's fine. Now, kosher salt is my favorite. You can use whatever kind you want. I just pour a little bit out, and then I'm gonna get 1/4 of a teaspoon. Then I'm gonna get 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Then to bind everything together, I've got 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. You can use canola oil or any other kind of neutral oil. And then I've got honey. I'm not a huge honey fanatic, but I'm gonna use it for this recipe. And I'm just gonna add it until we get up to 1/2 of a cup. So another 1/4 cup of honey. We're gonna pour that in. I got a baking sheet out and put down a piece of parchment paper, and then I just sprayed it with some vegetable spray just in case this does stick. I would rather be safe than sorry. It's not gonna hurt it to have that. So now I'm gonna take some Nestle milk chocolate chips. We're gonna do 1/2 a cup of those. And then we're gonna do 1/2 a cup of these, we're gonna do 1/2 a cup of these peanut butter chips. And then we're gonna stir those around. And if you find that your mixture is a little bit too dry, add some more honey to it. I mean, it's not an exact science. It's not a big deal. So we're just gonna stir that around. And then we're gonna plop it on our pan. Try to get it right in the middle, avoid the sides because you don't want it to stick to the metal. Now, some people were fancy and did this with spatulas. I'm gonna do it with this spoon in my hand. So you're gonna smush it to be about 1 inch thick. And then we're gonna try to just even out these edges just a little bit. So once I get it shaped like I want it, we'll come back. All right, so I shaped it the best I could to be a rectangle. Obviously, it is an imperfect rectangle, but that is okay. And I just put like a small handful on top of the chocolate and peanut butter chips. That way they're a little bit more appealing. If you have kids, they like to see that stuff on top, and I am basically a kid. So I like to see that on top when I'm picking out a granola bar. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven at 325 for 40 minutes. All right, so they were in the oven for about 35 minutes, and as you can see, I probably left them in there about 5 minutes too long. They're a little bit dark brown on the edges. I'm just gonna move it over, and then I'm gonna cut. That way there's no give. And then if you wanted, you could really just break off little pieces to make little squares. And of course, they are not gonna be perfect. That does not bother me. I'm gonna try this bite right here because it has a lot of chocolate on it. Very good. The only thing is, let me try a piece that's pretty brown. Hold on. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, I really like these, and I will make them again. There's a really good chocolatey flavor in there. I'm glad I added the peanut butter chips because they just add a little bit more. You could add coconut flakes, you could add anything to this and make them what you want. So I'm just gonna cut these up. I'm gonna put them in some Tupperware and take them to work for the next couple weeks for the morning. Bye guys.